3, 2, 1. Phantom of many topics. It is May 2024. We are at the Gyeongbokgung Palace in Seoul, South Korea. Seoul, South Korea. Everybody is encouraged to dress in traditional dress here. However, I am not. I'm just in regular dress, but you can rent like costumes and you're encouraged. Doesn't matter, there's no cultural appropriation. Doesn't matter where you're from in the world. I saw a lot of Africans were dressing like Koreans, and that is encouraged because they want to create the atmosphere of traditional dress. So you see a lot of people have rented those costumes from the stores around this palace in order to dress in traditional dress. Okay, we just passed through that first gate and we're on the way to second and the inner gate. Second and inner gate, which would be that way. And I'm just gonna do a quick 360 for you. Sorry if it's too fast, Jennifer. Okay. And again, that's the 360 of past the first gate, you know, kind of like an Attack on Titan. First gate, second gate. Okay, thank you. Okay, we are now past the second gate, and there is a Chinese tourist group that is explaining the inter part of the inter sanctum. This is the, past the second gate is the inner part of the place. Oh, I'm just gonna do a quick turn. Sorry, Jennifer. Okay, and then back. Okay, and okay. He's referring to their leader as a king and not the emperor. Okay, he's talking about some of the interior decorations inside the palace itself. So we'll be there soon. Okay, so this is where that tour group was, way down there. That's the second gate, and we are at the main throne room area, I think. We'll find out soon enough. There's too many people in that central part, so I'll try to swing around to the side and see if we can see it. Yes, that is the throne room. You can tell. That is where the Korean king or emperor sat. Although the Chinese translator referred to him as a king and not emperor, because this place was built in around 1395 and is part of the Joseon dynasty, which came into power after the Goryeo dynasty. And the Goryeo dynasty was a puppet dynasty of the Mongols, because the Mongols ruled China via the Yuan dynasty, and they ruled Korea via the Goryeo dynasty. Or if you would just want to call it a suzerainty instead of ruling. A suzerainty is like, well, you're like kind of like the puppet emperor. You do what we say, and so forth. But that's the Goryeo palaces are up in North Korea, and they consider that more legitimate than here in South Korea. But that's I know it's a little bit political, but it is what it is. Okay, we'll see you on the other side. And continuing, this is the back side of the throne room, and if you keep going down this way, then this is where the emperor and the empress bed chambers are, down that entrance. So we'll take a look. Okay, so that was the throne room, and slower. Okay, over here is the living quarters areas. I don't know which one is for the king or emperor. We'll have to walk around and find out soon. Okay, this one is called the sundial room, according to the signs. sundial room. Sundial. And that's actually because there's a sundial here right outside. I guess that's why it's the sundial room. Right there was the sundial room. We're in the next building over. And over here appears to be the teaching room. The teaching room is here. You can see teaching going on. Well, not going on, but going on hundreds of years ago, maybe. Okay, let's take a look and walk over to this side. Sorry for the speed. And more teaching tables. They sit on the floor, and the teacher teaches the students. Okay, we'll go see another building. Okay, I guess I was wrong. The inner living quarters begins right here, and this part, which was the sundial room, the education room, and the other education room, is all part of still the outer palace. And now we get to the inner palace. Now we get to the inner palace. Okay, that's the sundial. And now we're inside the inner area. And this is going to be the king's residence right here, the king's residence. And we'll go up those steps and take a look. I'm not sure if that's the king's bed or not, but we are at the king's palace house. We'll find out on the other side. When we get to the other side, we'll see what the other side is. Yeah, that side must have been his bedroom, because on this side is like some sort of, I don't know, tea chamber, something like that. So anyways, it wasn't a very big bed that we saw, but it was a bed. I'm not sure what these side ones are. Probably for like the mother-in-law or something like that. Who knows? But they're not open for viewing. So we'll just keep going. Okay, and now we're in the Queen's area. The Queen is residence area is inside, just above the steps, right there. So we'll take a look. Oh, and the Queen's bed. Queen's bed looks just like the King's bed, huh? Same size. Okay, in the Queen's courtyard, there's professional photography going on. I don't want to go to the other side and disturb them. But overall, you saw the kings, you saw the queens, and behind us are several servants' quarters behind us. But I'm not going to go through the entire palace just because there is a time constraint. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to Phantom of Many Topics, and we'll see you soon. Okay, I missed this little lake area that's off to the side, on the western side, beyond the western wall. There's a little lake and garden area, and there's a temple inside that, and it's blocked off, so can't go there, but this lake area is also part of it. Okay, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Phantom of Many Topics on YouTube. Okay, not just a small lake area, but this is the front of that temple and the lake, and this looks like an imperial garden for the king or emperor, and it stretches out a pretty wide area here, all reserved for the royalty that I wasn't aware of because there was a wall in the way between that and the palace on the western side. So again, thank you, like and subscribe.